WTIM.
You're listening to WTIM, your information station, and our morning show. It's brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first and landmark of Taylorville. I'm your host, Grayson Bauman, and joining us for our Greater Taylorville bi-weekly chamber chat, I've got Mark Wolf, executive board member and ambassador with the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce, and I've got Sharon Walker, owner of SK Photography and Imaging. To the both of us, to the both of you, how are we today?
We're good.
Good.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. Now, today we're going to be starting with Mark, and we're going to make our way over to Sharon here today to fill us in on the back half of our interview here today. And Mark, as always, new members kind of dominating the start of things, and this is no different here today. What do we have in terms of new members?
We got a new store opened up just off the square. C&G through the years. It's an antique style shop. It is located at 108 East Market Street, Suite B. It's just a short walk from the One East Market building, right on the corner.
Mm-hmm.
It is Spring Garden. It's, of course, been around for a while, but they just joined the chamber. So we welcome them. So you can stop in there and get a nice meal and atmosphere.
Spring Garden in Taylorville has been around for years now. Now, C&G through the years, did you guys just have a ribbon cutting the other day for them?
Yes, we did.
So they are recently opened here, and you mentioned to me that they're kind of like an antique shop, a little bit of that. Were you able to pop in and kind of see what they've got going on, or is that something that we still need to make our way over?
Yeah, I still need to make my way over. I didn't make it to the ribbon cutting. Several other of the chamber board members did, but.
Well, what can you tell us then about these two new members? Anything else that you want to talk to us a little bit about?
The C&G throughout the years they've got a lot of vintage decor, and antique collectibles is kind
of their shtick, their deal.
Right.
Okay. And Spring Garden in Taylorville. So obviously like an existing business that joins now with the chamber. I have to imagine part of that is because of all the things that the chamber's been doing recently to show that, hey, we are here for the community. How big is that to continue to get existing businesses already to the board too, or to the Chamber of Commerce?
Yeah, we love to have the new stores come on to join the chamber, but yeah, any business that's been around for a long time, we've got several over the years. Well, Bob Ridings has been 50 years in Taylorville, and he just joined the chamber this year, so we welcome all the businesses, and we love to support every business in town.
Sure. Well, to me, I think it's just a testament to what has been done this year, and just kind of a facelift to the website and new membership perks and things like that. I definitely think that is a big part there. It looks like you've got a mention here about the Christian County CEO program. What's up there?
Yeah, we want to mention that it's really important that we support the workforce development efforts. The Christian County CEO program is a great program. Neil Holmstein does a great job with that. We also want to make sure that all the students know that we have a student membership level for the chamber. That's for any high school or college student that has a business that wants to get advertised, and they can become a member for $50 a year, and they get all the same benefits that the other businesses. And if they can come to our business after hours and talk to successful business owners here in town and get valuable, information from them. So it's a really good program we got.
I think, to me, when you consider Christian County CEO and the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce, it really is a pretty perfect blend between the two things when you're thinking about propping up high school or college students' businesses. And at $50 a year, you've lowered the entry point to the point where, hey, we can make do with that. I know one student already utilizing that, Charlie Craig's, with wick candles and melts. So I think you'll just continue to see as this is a newer deal, but
Mhm.
I think as the years go on, I think we'll continue to see that boost up, and as they start to put together more of those personal businesses. Anything else when it comes to your new members that you want to tell us about, Mark, before we get into some other chamber news? That is all fine and well. We'll get into some other chamber news then. So in terms of that other chamber news, you have had several events over the last few weeks. What can you tell us about those?
We've had several ribbon cuttings. We had Heartland CASA, which is a child advocacy program. Did a ribbon cutting. They've been in business for a while, but they just came to Christian County. The Christian County Historical Society, we just did a ribbon cutting for them because they just did the original courthouse is there, and they put a new roof on it, so they wanted to showcase that they were fixing buildings up and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Then Page's Auto Body, they recently had the fire and they've rebuilt everything, and it's amazing in there now. It's really great. So we had a nice ribbon cutting and a grand reopening for them. And then, of course, the new business of CNG throughout the years.
And for you to have, it's kind of an interesting slew there, right? Like the Historical Society, obviously, to have a ribbon cutting for that brand new, it was a kind of a rubberized shake shingle roof for that courthouse that had just been replaced like 9 years prior. I think that is really cool. And Heartland CASA have gotten to talk to a few of their advocates and organizational members. I think that's a great deal. Page's Auto Body reopening, to be able to have another ribbon cutting, kind of unveiling that new look location is a big deal to me as well. Mentioned here, chamber gift certificates. We've touched on this, but what's going on? What update do you have on them?
Well, we've sold just in the last 5 weeks $1,400, which worth of chamber bucks, and those, you come in, you get those, and you can give them away as gifts, and they have to be spent here in town. It's within our members' stores, so they're a great gift idea, and keeps everybody shopping local here. And $1,000 just in the last week have went out.
Really just a piece of that Shop Local First campaign.
Right.
Also
right.
benefiting your member businesses by saying, hey, here's $100 and you can use it at any member business. And it's treated just the same. The chamber is going to get you your money just the same. So I definitely would like to continue to push that. Best information to find on that in terms of just going to the Taylorville Chamber website and then just going, hey, I want $100, $50, whatever that amount might be.
Yes, you can get them available on TaylorvilleChamber.com.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Or you can email at chamber@TaylorvilleChamber.com.
Okay. And that is a look too at that online shop. Mentioned there, Taylorville ornaments.
Yeah, there's Christmas ornaments that we had made, and the one we got the most of is a tribute to the Manners Park. So and they're all pictured on the website. If you get on the website, you can see them all, and they're $2. Some of them are only $1 a piece. Some of the older ones.
And that's all part of that new look chamber website with the online shop and some other things on there as well, starting with those Chili Fest t-shirts that we were trying to get out of the closet there as well. Upcoming event-wise, though, for you, Mark, we talked about previous ones, and we talked about what you had already in the last couple of weeks. What about some upcoming events here that you can tell us about in December?
Well, there's a lot of shopping events going on throughout December, which is all a great time to get some of those chamber gift certificates and make sure the money stays local. We are part of the we sponsored a new display for letters to Santa for the Taylorville Park District, and the Santa's Magic mailbox campaign. We will be, the chamber members and the Chili Pepper royalty will be at the Park Dining Hall serving dinner on December 16th.
Okay.
For Santa's Magic Dinner and Comedy and Magic Show.
And so it looks like a lot of the work as part of that Christmas in the park and being a real part of the Taylorville Park District and what they have going on. And the other bit I'm seeing here, just about that community events calendar, which is the best way in terms of just keeping up with that, also available at TaylorvilleChamber.com. Hey, Mark, anything else in this first segment when it comes to the Taylorville Chamber over the last 2 weeks, the next couple, in closing here before we wrap up this first segment?
I want to say that Taylorville is a featured stop on the Twinkle Lights Tour 2025. So we're very excited to be working with the Park District, and Jessica Franks over there is doing a great job at the Park District, and we're just really excited to be working together with the other organizations in town.
Yes. Well, and I think you're seeing that when it comes to some of those new members joining as well, existing businesses that are coming on, obviously new businesses as well in there, but I think this year has been a very busy year for the Chamber, and it has been, in my eyes, a good year for the Chamber in terms of what you guys have really done, especially with the website and putting out more membership benefits as well. Well, Mark, let's take ourselves a break, and when we come back, we're going to be talking with Sharon Walker. Sharon is the owner of SK Photography and Imaging, so we'll come back and talk a little bit more with them here as part of our bi-weekly Chamber chat. You're listening to WTIM, your information station.
Okay. Your information station, WTIM.
On air or online for Lady Tornado basketball and playoff games, brought to you by the Taylorville Community Credit Union, the Christian County YMCA, Rural Rentals, and Scooters Coffee.
The purple and gold are coming your way. The Taylorville Tornadoes are going to do it today.
The Taylorville Tornadoes are on WTIM. Listen on air or online for all football, boys basketball, and playoff games of both teams on AM, FM, and streamed on the WTIM mobile app. Sponsored by the Taylorville Community Credit Union, the Christian County YMCA, Rural Rentals, and Scooters Coffee.
The purple and gold are coming your way. The Taylorville Tornadoes are going to do it today.
This holiday season, Springfield Clinic Taylorville celebrates the retirement of Dr. Rick DeValley after years of dedicated service. Here's Dr. Pavi Gill.
Dr. Del Valle's impact on our community has been tremendous. As he retires, our team remains committed to carrying forward the same compassionate care you've trusted for decades.
Springfield Clinic Taylorville, proud to serve our community today and always. Call 217-287-8855 to schedule an appointment today.
At Manners Park, Christmas in the park is for everyone. Kids can dance at their very own holiday party, families can craft with claws, and seniors can enjoy a holiday brunch or a game of Christmas bingo. With music, lights, and plenty of surprises, there's holiday magic for all ages. The Taylorville Park District hopes to see you at Christmas in the Park.
This is Dwayne Wheeler, the police chief of the city of Taylorville. As a law enforcement officer, I've seen the impact that depression and suicide have on many people. Many times, those contemplating suicide endure considerable suffering and distress, but there is help. If you feel depressed or lonely, there are many resources to help you. You can call a trusted relative, friend, or minister, or call the Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK. That is 1-800-273-TALK. All of us are here to help you. Thank you.
At People's Bank and Trust, they help their consumer and business customers spend their time living their life, not explaining it. At People's Bank and Trust, they put people first. Find out how they can help you by clicking their banner ad at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Hi, this is Jeff Robinson from Advanced Title. Whether selling your home on your own or through your local realtor, please give us a call at 824-8007 for all your title work needs.
WTIM.
You're listening to WTIM, your information station, and our morning show. It's brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first in Landmark of Taylorville. I'm your host, Grayson Bauman, and joining us for our bi-weekly chamber chat, I've got Mark Wolf, executive board member and ambassador with the GTCC. And in this segment now, we're going to be talking with Sharon Walker, owner of SK Photography and Imaging. Sharon, I don't even know where to quite start with you here because I've learned a little bit about your past and how you came to this. But could you give us just a touch of background on you and how SK Photography and Imaging kind of came to be for you?
I had my first camera when I was 12 and just taking, pictures randomly. And then through school, high school, the art teacher, and it's just something I always wanted to do.
Okay. So photography was always kind of in your wheelhouse.
Yes.
But what kind of spurred on the decision to maybe even open your own small business?
I retired from working at Ameren 35 years. And during working there, I would take pictures of sceneries and stuff like that. So I just started buying my equipment while I was working. And then I was like, you know what? I think I can do this for a side gig.
Yeah.
And so that's what started it.
What a beautiful way to go into retirement with something already to kind of keep that mind occupied and the body moving and stuff like that. For you, how long have you been in business as the owner of SK Photography and Imaging?
Since 2016 is when I started playing around with it.
Okay.
And like 2019, it kicked off. And then with COVID, it kind of slowed down a little bit.
Probably.
And so
now we're working past the post-COVID era. And
right.
We're working to kind of bring ourselves back to that 2019 mark that we might have been at. A quick question for you here, Sharon, because you've shared with me a few of these really nice postcards that you have. Is this the kind of thing that you're typically doing, or is it something where I could give you a call and say, hey, Sharon, I would love to see you for my senior pictures? What kind of services are you offering?
I do pretty much everything. Small weddings, events, senior pictures. When the baby is sitting up like half year to 100 years old. I do everything in between. Class reunion pictures.
Okay.
I've been doing a lot of those.
One thing I hadn't even thought about really is class reunion pictures. Is there something that you kind of gravitate towards in terms of, let's say, you don't have anything technically for the week. There's no senior photos to take or whatever else, but you still want to get that camera out. Do you really like nature? Is that kind of your setting for the pictures? Do you like anything in particular? What do you kind of gravitate towards as a photographer?
The downtown area.
Mm.
And so, nature.
A little bit of both.
Yes.
A little bit of both. And
but particularly the snow pictures.
I wish we could show them. I know we almost have to get right up next to the camera and be like, here are some of those. For us, and let's say, we're listening to this interview and we're going, maybe I could use Sharon's services. What's the best way to get in contact with you?
Word of mouth is my best source, but my phone number is 217-971-6070. And my email address is skwalker48@yahoo.com.
skwalker48@yahoo.com. And could you give me that phone number one more time, please?
217-971-6070.
6070. What I love to hear is that it's pretty much, I'll take a slew of anything. I'll take whatever really comes my way. And so it lends to being able to fit pretty much any role or any situation that is kind of required of you. So anything, Sharon, that you would like to share with us about now as owner of SK Photography and Imaging, or anything else that you'd like to share with us before we wrap things up for the day?
Give me a call.
That's a good place.
I love your business.
That is a good place to leave it at. Well, Sharon, thank you for joining us here. And again, skwalker48@yahoo.com if you are interested, or giving a call at 217-971-6070. To the both of you, though, thanks for joining us here today.
Thanks for
having us. Thank you.
Of course. Mark Wolf, executive board member and ambassador with the Greater Taylorville Chamber of Commerce, and Sharon Walker, owner of SK Photography and Imaging. Get after her. if you're looking for any type of photos. You're listening to WTIM and our bi-weekly chamber chat.
In Washington. After close to 5 years, the FBI has reportedly made an arrest in its investigation of pipe bombs